it's me, Mama Sue, and welcome to my channel, Glam Goat Face and Farm. Really happy to have you here. I hope that you'll stay and join us. We're going to do a little reading out of the Bible. We are on Exodus, which is about Moses, chapter 23. Anyways, we're going to use our mask. Ooh, I am having a little tea brought to me. Thank you, Jacob. Nice cup of tea, which it's nighttime. Yeah, it's as I record this, it's nighttime, so shouldn't be doing this, but I am. It's all good. So, our mask for today. No. I know my lighting is bad. I'm moving things around and the lighting is... I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, this was in the double pack from last week. We used the first part last week. This week is cranberry orange. That sounds delicious-able. Brightening sheet mask. Come on, look at this. We can use some brightening going on here. Lots of brightening, okay? With vitamin C. Normally, your brightening mask, vitamin C is a really good thing for brightening. So, normally I find that there is vitamin C in your brightening mask. This is by Global Beauty Care. Okay. This came in a 2-pack with a moisturizing mask. The one we used last week, which was incredible. Incredible. It was so good. So good. It was so good. Like, I've had these before. Where did we get these? I think we got them at Dollar Tree. And I don't get to Dollar Tree very often. So, when I see these, I grab as many as I possibly can because they're really good. It's either Dollar Tree or TJ Maxx, one of the two. Okay, this is your usual 15-minute sheet mask. So, I'm going to go and unfold this because the struggle of unfolding a sheet mask is real. The struggle is real, folks. And, hang out. I'll be right back. Okay, so, it was a little bit of a struggle. These ones are folded up like sideways. It's, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. And of course I get the mask on and then I have an itch, right? Okay, so this is my Bible that I have had for like 50 years and never read. So please join me on this journey. And I do have a playlist if you're interested. Starting with, I started at Genesis. I'm just reading from the beginning to the end. I started at Genesis. We read that. And we are now in Exodus. And we are in chapter 23. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can... Ooh, this might work. I might need a light behind me, though. But, all right. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. So, don't be telling lies about what your neighbors are doing or... anyone. Do not be a false witness. Don't, don't, even if it hurts, be truthful. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. So, just because everybody else is jumping off the cliff, that don't mean you got to do it too. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. So, I think this means don't be trying to influence people cause to decline after many years. I think it means, you know, if you have an influence over a group of people, you know, try not to use that in a manner that's going to be hurtful or negative or untruth, you know, to someone. Don't be turning groups of people against somebody. Neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his cause. Neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his cause. So just because somebody don't got money, don't mean that their cause isn't just as important. That could be wrong, but that's my take on it. As always, comment below. If thou meet thine enemy's ox, or his ass going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again. Okay, the person that owns this beastie is an enemy. I'm just going to send it back to him. I'm just going to send it on back. I'm just going to send it on back to him. I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to damage it. I'm not going to do harm to it. I'm just going to send it right back. If thou see the ass of him that hate thee lying under his burden, and wouldest forbear to help him, thou shalt surely help with him. So, this person hates my guts, okay? This person hates my guts. But I see that they are taking on something that they cannot do by themselves. They cannot possibly do this by themselves. Don't ask if they need. Do not ask if they need help. Just go do it. Just do it. Just give me that. Let me just. We can talk about this another day. I'm doing this. Do what you gotta do to help. Whether even if this person, it doesn't even matter how you feel about them. If it's someone that really hates you, that doesn't matter. You have to do what you have to do, and you need to help them, assist them, that they need it. Thou shalt not rest the judgment of thy poor in his cause. We already did that one, didn't we? Keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked. Keep thee far from a false matter. So if there's something going down and it's bad news, just go far away. And the innocent and righteous slay thou not. Okay, stay away from what's going on that's bad. Just stay away from it. Let God deal with that. And really try, you know, I mean they say that there is a gain, but you know, the innocent and righteous slay thou not. Slay meaning, I believe, kill. Don't kill innocent people trying to get out of the way of something else. And that takes a lot of faith with that one, because, you know, we do a lot of things, especially in war, where there are innocent people that get killed, you know, crossfire, you know, the enemy is using them as a shield, blah, blah, blah. And we are, from what I get here, we're not supposed to, no, slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked. We're supposed to trust in God to deal with that. Thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blind the wise and pervert the words of the righteous. Thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for you know the heart of a stranger, seeing you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Okay, this doesn't mean that you just let anybody that comes knocking at your door in your house and let them take over. That's not what that means. What it means is afford them the same kindness that you would have when you went to their house. You know, there's a way to treat a guest, for a guest to be treated, but there's also a way for a guest to behave and a guest to treat their host. Okay, 6 years thou shalt sow thy land, and thou shalt gather in the fruits thereof. But in the 7th year thou shalt let it rest and lie still, that the poor of thy people may eat, and what they leave the beasts of the field shall eat. In like manner thou shalt deal with thy vineyard and with thy olive yard. That's interesting. Don't have time to dwell into this a lot now, but if you understand what happened in the Great Dust Bowl, when basically all of our farmland, there was no rainfall, that kind of makes like God knew that. They're telling you in the Bible that that's what happens if you don't let the land rest every 7 years. And it's true, okay? Because it happened. 6 days thou shalt do thy work, and on the 7th day thou shalt rest, that thine ox and thine ass may rest, and the son of thy handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. 3 times thou shalt keep a feast unto me in the year. Okay, so there are holidays. Thou shalt keep the feast of the unleavened bread. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days, as I commanded thee, in the time appointed of the month of Abib. For in it thou camest out from Egypt, and none shall appear before me empty. That's interesting. So, I don't know what holiday that would be. But it is the holiday of leaving Egypt. Interesting. Okay, and the Feast of the Harvest. The first fruits of thy labors which thou hast sown in the field, and the Feast of Ingathering, which is in the end of the year, when thou hast gathered in thy labors out of thy field. So, like, harvest, you know, we do that. We have harvest celebration in the fall. 3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before the Lord God. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, neither shall the fat of my sacrifice remain until the morning. The first of the first fruits of thy land thou shalt bring into the house of the Lord my God. Thou shalt not seethe a kid in his mother's milk. Don't know what that means. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries. For mine angel shall go before thee, and bring thee in unto the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images. Okay, so I don't think they're talking about overthrowing the people as much as overthrowing their gods. And you shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take the sickness away from the midst of thee. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before them, and I will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets down before thee, which shall drive out the Hivite and the Canaanite and the Hittite from before thee. I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. By little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased and inherit the land. And I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea, even unto the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land unto your hand, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. Thou shalt not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. Thou shalt not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. So, like, it's kind of like, be careful hanging out with these people, because if you start to get comfortable in their ways, you will start to pick up their ways. So it's not that, you know, oh, don't hang out with them. It's that, you know, you lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. You know, God wants you to obey God's laws and worship him, and not get accustomed to sacrificing children and you know, things of that nature. So this is not, this worked really good when I first got it, and I don't know what happened, but not so much anymore. It's moves around. Maybe it's me. It's probably me. Anyways, so as usual, some of this confused me, and if you have answers, I would really appreciate it if you would comment below. If you have questions, I would appreciate it if you would comment below, because not only just myself, but hey, everybody, read other comments and comment on them. You know, this is supposed to be a collective group. I mean, say hi if that's all you have time to do. Leave an emoji. Say hi. Please hit, you know, like and subscribe. But I would definitely be engaged in a conversation about what we're reading. So there's that. This is like, the lighting is horrible. Until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing, ba-boom, boom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye, and God bless you.